Marnie and I have just walked through the door after doing our weekly grocery shop, which was fun. You didn't enjoy the checkout process, did you, little No, she did not. Anyway, for that very reason, actually, I'm usually a big fan of doing my shop online. I would say 90% of the time I do my grocery shopping online just because, well, just because of you, really. It just makes life so much easier, doesn't it, to be able to do it all online and have it delivered. However, in the run-up, oh, I'm out of breath, you're heavy. In the run-up to Christmas, with all the expense and things that we're gonna have obviously between now and then, we've just had Dylan's birthday, Merrin's birthday is the week before Christmas as well, and obviously Christmas. I just wanted to try and be a bit more savvy with my grocery shop every week. So because of that, I've decided to do most of my shops in Aldi. I do find that I spend somewhere in the region of 20 to 30, sometimes more, pounds less if I shop there, which is, you know, it's a substantial amount to save between now and Christmas. That's a good couple of £100. If I was quicker off the mark, I could work that out off the top of my head. So we've just got in, I've just put all the bags on the table behind me. I'm gonna unpack it all, show you what we've bought. And if you're new to my channel, we are a family of 6. I have 4 little ones. Also, if you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe if you haven't already. As I said, I'm a mum of 4. I have Marnie, who is 4 months old, just over 4 months old, a 4-year-old little boy, Aiden, and a 11 and a 9-year-old as well. So I thought by recording my grocery hauls every week, it would keep me kind of motivated to try and save wherever I can. And if there's interest, if you're interested in seeing them weekly, I will film them weekly. If not, I'll do them every once in a while and just let you know how I'm getting on and how much I'm spending on average every week. But as I said, I will tell you what I'm planning to make out of everything I've bought as well. Marnie's getting really heavy, my arm is hurting, so I'm gonna go and unpack everything and I will let you know what I got. Okay, I've unpacked everything. I have to say before I start, my nails are horribly chipped and it'll really annoy me when I'm editing it back and watching the footage that I'm pointing at everything with chipped nails. So this is definitely not arranged very well, but I will do my best to show you as I'm going through. I'll start with sort of store cupboard bits and pieces. All 3 of my kids have packed lunches every day at school, so I picked up, they particularly like these sandwich thins, and I think there's under 50p per pack in Aldi, which is brilliant. So I got 2 of those. I got a packet of wraps, which I'll be using partly for lunch boxes and partly for a meal that you will see in a minute. Packet of bagels, some cereal bars for lunch boxes, the white chocolate chip cereal chewy bars, and a packet of chocolate chip brioche, which I just use as sort of snacks for the kids after school if they're hungry or something like that. We have a Nespresso machine and I love the Nespresso capsules, but these are not quite as good, but they're certainly not bad at all, and for a fraction of the cost. I think this packet was £1.60 for 10 capsules, and the same thing would cost about £2.50 for Nespresso, actual Nespresso capsules. So in the interest of budgeting before Christmas, I thought we would just go with those. I got myself some cup of soups because I just fancied them. Then Porridge Oats, I'm back on porridge every morning. Over the summer I was having more yogurt and granola, but as soon as it gets colder I love to have porridge every morning. And I got a packet of Choco Hoops for the kids because they like those, and a good old jar of pesto. Then I got a few bits and pieces as treats. I really love these dark chocolate butter biscuits, they're really yummy. And Dan, oh that one's for me as well, whoops. Milk chocolate with almonds, and Dan absolutely loves Aldi's white chocolate bars, so I got him a couple of those. Again, for lunch boxes, these are Aldi's version of the, is it Tunnocks caramel bars? You know the ones, they look exactly the same, but these are half the price. They're Dylan's favourite. I got quite a lot of meat this time. I got some caramelised onion pork sausages. I'm going to make a sausage, Savoy cabbage and butter bean casserole, which is really nice out of those. I got some bacon for the weekend, so we can have pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Then this is actually for the casserole as well, and well, half of it for the casserole and half because I'm hoping to make a chilli this week. These are to go in the sandwich thins for the kids. Sometimes they have ham, sometimes salami or cheese. Aidan particularly likes salami, so I got those. These I spotted for the first time this week. We are big fans of the Iceland Wagyu burgers. They are seriously good, so I thought I'd give them a try just to see how they compare. Then I picked up a big pack of chicken breast fillets for fajitas. The pancetta, half the pack is for the casserole again. There's a lot of meat in the sausage casserole. It has bacon and chorizo and sausages in. So half of them, one sort of portion of that will be in that, and the other I'll probably use to make a carbonara. Then I picked up some lean beef mince for chili. Moving on to fruit and veg, I got some broccoli, and I can't remember why I bought broccoli. I have no particular meal in mind that uses broccoli, but it's always handy to have. Sometimes I make mac and cheese with broccoli in it for the kids and for us too. Then lots of berries because Aidan goes through them at a rate of knots. So I got strawberries, blueberries, and 2 packs of raspberries. Then I got some bananas. Again, Aidan's a big fan of bananas, and a packet of jazz apples for Dylan and Merrin. They take those to school. Then some red onions for pretty much everything. We use red onions in so much. Does anyone else use red onions instead of white ones? Then some salad to go with the burgers, and also there was something else that salad was going with. I've forgotten. Anyway, salad. Then I got a cauliflower because I saw a recipe online this morning for rarebit cauliflower steaks, and they look amazing. It's basically like cheese on toast, but using cauliflower steaks as the toast. It just looked really, really yummy. Oh, salad will be with those as well, and a jacket potato. Then this is the Savoy cabbage to go in the sausage casserole. I also picked up a packet of Mediterranean vegetables. I just thought, I saw this actually on Charlotte Taylor's grocery haul once, where she used ready-made or ready-prepped vegetables to roast and make into a pasta sauce, and I thought that was a really good idea, so I'm going to do that. Then fridge bits, I picked up some hummus because the kids like to have that in a wrap for school sometimes with ham. And these are, not focusing, hang on, there we go. These are chocolate snack bars. They're like yogurty, biscuity snack things. The kids love them, and I'll put them in their lunchbox as a treat on Friday. Then they didn't have cheese strings, really annoyingly, for their lunchboxes. They must have sold out, so I got cheese slices instead, and I hope they'll be alright just for this week. Then some yogurt pouches, 2 giant blocks of extra mature cheddar, because Dan eats cheddar like no one else I've ever met. He will literally, that'll be gone before you know it. So I got 2 lots. Then some salted butter. Nearly at the end, granulated sugar for just coffees and tea and stuff. Chopped tomatoes to use with the roasted veg for pasta sauce. Then maple syrup. This is how I sweeten my porridge every morning. I just make it with oat milk, water, mostly water actually, a little bit of oat milk, berries, and a little bit of maple syrup. And this is only $2.99, and it's really good. This would be at least $5.99 in any other supermarket, so definitely worth a trip to Aldi if you like maple syrup. Then I got some garlic infused olive oil, just because on days when I'm feeling lazy I don't have to bother with garlic cloves. Then this again is a bargain in Aldi. It's the Fajita Kit, and I think it's £1 something as opposed to £3 for the old El Paso version. So that's for dinner with the chicken. Sweet corn just to have in the cupboard in case I want to use it for something. I sometimes put it in chili actually. Butter beans for the sausage casserole, snack packs of raisins for lunch boxes, and again for lunch boxes, 6 cartons of apple juice, and the last thing, packet of Aldi Mamiya baby wipes, which I tend to use water wipes, but they are so expensive, and I've tried these before and I really like them, so I might switch to these, just see how we get on with them. and a baby. Are you going to help me put everything away, Marnie? So whilst I've been talking to you, I've just been flinging it all into one pile in the middle of the table. So wish me luck putting this away before I have to go and get the kids from school. Oh, I nearly forgot. All of that cost me a total of £64.16. That just blows my mind because I'm fairly confident that that would all have cost me over £100 in most other supermarkets that I would shop in. Just as a side note though, I do need to pop to another supermarket just to get oat milk because they don't stock it in Aldi, and I have that with my coffee and my porridge. So, but that's £1 a carton and I buy 2 cartons. So with all that, as family meals, we will have roasted vegetable pasta, we'll have sausage casserole with rice, which I already have in the cupboard, fajitas, a chili. Dan and I will have the burgers on one night and the kids will probably just have something from the freezer on that night, or pasta pesto. So that's 5 meals. What else did I get? Oh, and the cauliflower to make cauliflower steaks. I'm not sure the kids will go for that except Merrin, who really likes cauliflower. But so what I'll do that night is probably blend some of the cauliflower and cheese into a pasta sauce for them because they actually quite like that. I always leave a night free in case we decide to get a takeaway or we go out for food, or just fancy popping to the shop to get something specific that we are all in the mood for on that particular day. And that's everything for my weekly shop this week for a family of 6. I didn't get nappies from Aldi this week because my mum actually kindly picked me up a packet from there, so I didn't actually need them. Normally that would go on top, and I think they're £3-ish for a packet. As I said, I don't know if I'll do these weekly unless you would particularly like me to keep you updated on how I'm getting on spend-wise and what I've managed to pick up in store. Otherwise, I'll probably do them as and when I find something that I think might be particularly interesting, or just to try and keep me motivated to not resort back to the online shopping. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.